Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. It is the 27th of May, Memorial Day in the USA, and there is a hamster on my shirt. I coaxed her out of her mason jar, made noise and scrabbled in her bedding, and made noise against the side of her box until she slowly came out to see what was going on, and then scooped her up. Now, one of the ways to not freak out your hamster, a small rodent, is when you come in like this, you're like a predator. You've got a claw, you're going to kill them. Whereas if you come in like this, that's not what predators do. So they don't really freak out at something scooting at them over the ground like that. If it's coming in like that, they don't freak out over that. Whereas from above, that's a claw or a jaw. But this is little Gojira. She's a cutie, an absolute cutie. So I'm going to put her back so she can go to sleep. Here we go, little Gojira. Thank you very, very much. I'm sorry to have bothered you. So she's going to go back into her mason jar. She may run around and cause problems and beat up the countryside for a while. That's okay. She can do that. It's hard to keep my shirt symmetrical, and I like symmetry because I'm broken up here. Getting better, but still broken. I've been broken since before I was 10 years old. I've been putting myself back together after falling apart completely after my wife died. I'm about 25% there. Doing pretty good. Because if you're fairly new, after my wife died, I mean, the human mind is set for a safety rating of about, let's say, 500 pounds per square inch. And during the time, 10-year period that my wife was dying in front of my eyes before finally dying in front of my eyes in our living room on hospice, by that time, I had laser-tipped carbide drills applying about 100,000 pounds per square millimeter, and they were sifting through the dust of my psyche and shattering whatever tiny little pieces left that they could find. So there wasn't much left when we were done. But I've been putting myself back together. I'm about 25% there. That's a good deal. And, of course, once again, I credit all of you. I had made up this YouTube channel 4 years before the death of my wife, did a 20-episode Let's Play the game Arena, and then quit because I'd satisfied my curiosity. After my wife died, when I was drifting towards death in desperation, I reached back out, started up my YouTube channel for real. And now, not only am I in therapy, I'm 25% better. Thank you all so very much for being here, for helping me. This is why I do my YouTube channel. This is why I make videos. It's not for money. I make 40 bucks a month on my YouTube channel. I don't even have enough to buy a game every month. So I'm not in this for the cash. It's for up here, keeping my head going. Thank you all so very, very much. So I'm always still looking for different types of videos to make and trying to think of things to do, so definitely a good thing. Always. Unfortunately, chronic pain is really kicking my backside. I now sleep maybe 3 hours a night because I wake up so early from chronic pain, and then I'm desperately going, I can't get out of bed at 3:30.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm getting drunk. With all without you. Yeah, I'm getting drunk. With all without.
I can't get out of bed at 3:30, so I just lay in bed for as long as possible in agony until it gets close to 6 o'clock. And then I get up out of bed and come into here. At which point I am in agony all day because I can only sit bolt upright or my back just kills me. But now that I'm off methadone and my back has regressed to where it was back before I started methadone, I can sit, stand, or lie down for 20 hours of our 24-hour day. Now, you may notice that all the positions that you take during a day are variations on sitting, standing, and lying down. So if I can only sit or stand for 20 hours, sit, stand, or lie down for 20 hours, and our day is 24 hours long, I've got 4 hours of just sheer, almost intolerable agony. I can't sleep. I can't sit. I can't go for walkies. What position do I take? I'm off opiates, thank goodness, and I don't have enough cannabis. This is all the cannabis I have left to last me till the end of the month, which means by the end of tomorrow, I'm not going to have any pain control medication at all, which means by the end of tomorrow, my videos are going to be me sitting here like this and barely moving. I don't have any money. I'm minus $400 in my checking account. I depend on all of you out there for help. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it isn't pretty. I mean, literally, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta call up my primary care provider, or at least send them a note, because you can send notes, online, and just say this is intolerable. They were supposed to have sent me meds. Unfortunately, we got a theft problem because of all the meth addicts in town. So if they just drop stuff in your mailbox, if you don't immediately run out and get your stuff, good chance it's going to vanish. It's not a consistent time. And I'm up on the second floor on the back side of the house, so I can't tell when the mail shows up. Did those drugs that my primary care provider was going to send me, did they show up and got stolen? Have they not arrived yet? I don't know. If I have to order them again, is that another $16? Because they charge me $8 per prescription. So if I didn't get them, are they going to still charge me and then charge me again? So it's $32 for 2 containers of meds? And as it is, I still owe around $2,000 to the government. I don't know how I'm going to pay them back. I need to pay them back like $57 a month. I'm minus $400 every month. If I hit minus $500, everything starts bouncing, and then I can't pay for this place, and then my housemates likely will have to move in with his parents again, and then that leaves me on the road, on the street, where you can't plug a sleep apnea machine in onto a sidewalk, which means I'm going to die fairly soon after that, because I stop breathing when I am sleeping. My brain literally forgets to tell my lungs to breathe. There's 2 types of apnea, main types of apnea. There is obstructive, where the soft tissues of your throat collapse and physically block your airway. And then there is central apnea, where your brain just forgets to tell your lungs to breathe, and so you stop. No blocking, no snoring, just 30 seconds, a minute, or more before finally my brain goes, hey, we're suffering from, breathe. No blocking, no obstructing, just forgetting. Thumbs up. Now my eyes are filled with tears because of the way my throat felt while I was gasping for breath. Yay, my eyes are watering. So it's a joyous time. It's joyous. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to desperately make me some phone calls tomorrow and get those done. I've made just about every other phone call I need to make. I need to call and find out what I can do about housing, because I can't pay for this anymore. This is getting in. I can't do it. I don't even know how I paid for my storage unit before, because I was in the same situation, but I had a $200 storage unit I was paying for. Somehow I managed to get that done. Now I'm still sinking. So yay. So yeah, yay. I'm desperately trying to find things I can do for money, but because of my mental state, desperation, I can't think altogether that clearly, so I don't know what options are available to me for making money. I'm extremely limited on what I can do physically. I mean, I cannot stand in place, which includes walking in a 10 by 10 area. That qualifies as standing in place. I cannot stand in place for more than 20 minutes at a time, because that 20-minute time, that's it. For 6 hours, I cannot stand anymore except to like get up and go to the bathroom and then come back and sit again. My back is destroyed and I can't stand anymore. I can't sit on a bench or a stool because there's no back support. And this chair I am in is the only chair I have that is even halfway comfortable. And it is a chair with lumbar support. And I still have to put another lumbar support pillow against that and then push my back backward to enforce that curve in my low back. And if I don't do that, I am in agony. So if I sit on a stool that does not have proper back support, I can do that for 5 minutes and then I'm not going to be able to sit on that thing for the rest of the day. Well, I can't sit and I can't stand unless I've got proper support. They sure ain't going to let me lie down at a job, are they? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I am extremely limited in my options and it's not good. I need to live, to support myself. And I've said before, it's like, don't do any, don't know why I'm pointing here because I've written it on there before where it's, I can't even remember how I was going to say it. This is the bad part of fibro, and I've mentioned before how I can lose my track of thought in mid-conversation. And in this case, and I've mentioned this before, it literally feels like somebody reached in and I could feel their fingers go, and then, and what I was talking about is gone. So I know it had to do with chronic pain, but and needing money, but past that, the exact thing I was talking about is it doesn't happen often anymore. It used to happen several times, like while vlogging. That's just a 20-minute period. It would happen 4 or 5 times. Now it just happens like once a day. So yay! And I'm still trying to turn my chair. My chair back here says that it's pointing straight forward with my body. When I look down at the seat of my chair, it's actually pointed in off that direction a little bit, which means my lower body is aimed that way, but my upper body is aimed that way. My back is just a mess. Yay! And surgery doesn't always help. I mean, I've known many, many people. In fact, while my wife was in an adult family home after her heart surgery, where I stayed with her for it was like almost a year before we could move, there was a younger man who'd had back surgery. He was in worse shape because of it. About a third of the time when you have back surgery, it does nothing. It's as if you had no treatment at all. About a third of the time, your back pain is worse. And about a third of the time, it gets rid of your back pain. His was unfortunately made worse. So he was a younger man with a walker and he was trapped like, I was in my 40s and he was like late 20s, early 30s. I started hanging around with him for a while, but then my wife got so sick, I just started hanging around with her again. So I feel bad that I kind of made him feel neglected, but he had family, so that's a good thing. Oh, life. Yeah, so I'm semi-desperate, and I hate to really just fixate on things like that, but pain sucks. I mean, I go to bed, it's 9 o'clock last night is when I wanted to go to bed because I could not sit anymore. But I had to sit because if I went to bed at 9 o'clock, I would have been out of bed at 1 a.m. to start my day. I can't do that. I can't start my day at 1 o'clock in the morning because then I'm going to be going to bed at 6 o'clock the next day? And then I'll be out of bed at 10 to start my day? 10 at night? So last night I pushed as long as I could to sit here. Finally, 11 o'clock. It's like, I can't do it. I hurt too much. I am just sitting here and I am in agony. So I went to bed. 4 o'clock. Woke up. Agony. So yeah, I'm just kind of losing it and I don't know what to do. Yay. And I've opened up 24 hours with the comments my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. Thumbs up each one I do, or at least attempt to. Try to get to as many as I can. And if I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker. We're just not good at that sort of thing. It's a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand, I mentioned before with my fibro and depression, I'm getting better, but so let me open up my Chrome and I'm going to thank those people. We have Play-Doh in me panties again. I like that name. Thank you very much. JQMALX, thank you very, very much. And Kathy Kisscat, greatly appreciated. Zaki Zombify, greatly appreciated. Anthony Coca, greatly appreciated. LeBron43, my apologies. Antonio Games, greatly appreciated. Missy Nichols, thank you very, very much. Quad Bell, greatly appreciated. Kronos PL, thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, good to see you in the comments. Gerald Foley, I sure hope I'm close. Zombie Wolf, good to see you in the comments. Hitler, with a period, thumbs up and thank you. L. Og, greatly appreciated. Lucas Argandonia, I sure hope I'm close, but I bet I'm not. Mr. Tibbs, greatly appreciated. And George Montgomery, thumbs up and thank you. Maya F, greatly appreciated. Do you know what pisses me off? Probably a lot of things, but no, not in this particular case, but thank you. Fran _Mulmer, greatly appreciate. No, it was that, right? John Ho, greatly appreciated. Chris with an apostrophe, greatly appreciated. Adrian Bryan, greatly appreciated. And O Feeling So? OFEELINXO, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Russian Timing, greatly appreciated each and every one of you. Get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. That is a very good thing. Excuse me. Oy vey. And of course, I have various links down below if you could check those out. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. But if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I do take all good wishes, and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now and to the literal end of time. Now I'm using more of my announcer voice, more of my radio announcer voice that I haven't used for like decades and trying to get into again. I need better teeth. I slur so much around these things. Not like I'm going into radio though, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, though, yeah, I got this video, in case you didn't notice that you were watching it. Got another video coming up that I got to edit and render. I got to record, edit, and render another video. Got 2 Walkies videos I need to edit and render. They're still chugging away on the roundabout, that's what they're called, up where they're doing construction still. I need to drag the camera up there so I can record that. I love walking through construction zones. I think they're awesome. So there's all that I got to get done. So I don't know. There's stuff I want to do. There's stuff I can and can't do. And we'll see what happens. So it's going to be slightly shorter by a minute or so. But you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing. You have the best day you possibly can. And I will see you on the flip side.